Sure. I'm I'm really just about ready to just go buy another printer, not even try to take this one back because it just isn't working. Okay, share. All right, now if I want to go to here, I want to go to, I know you can see here. Okay, here's the thing I want to print.
Sweet.
And and originally it was only showing up on the screen like about to here, or well, I forget, it didn't show the whole thing, and like that you couldn't even go like this and move it. Um, and even just saying one page. And then I found there is a little thing over here that says enter PDF full screen. So I did that. Brilliant, huh? And so
Yes.
now you see the whole thing. So that's okay. So now if we want to print it, we can go to print. And of course, today it shows the whole thing.
Whenever you have, people looking at it, it
It's
doesn't.
Um,
us.
oh, that is just,
Likes us.
wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It does, but let's see what it prints. Yeah, now I don't know why. But let me see, I want to do just one page. And it's landscape. But first of all, remember I still have two printers up there. I have a printer copy 1 and the other printer showing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure which one I'm using right now, but I'm wondering if when I upgraded to Windows 11, if that installed another printer.
It
You know?
shouldn't have.
Oh, all right. All right, well, let's see what happens when I say print. Where the heck is it? Print, okay. This is going to be so bad because if this works, I don't know what I did differently.
You
The
just had
printer,
us supporting you.
normally do the printers, the ink they give you is not a full cartridge, the ink that comes with the printer?
I thought it was.
Well, is it? Because I've probably gotten 20 sheets out of this one before it's, like I try to print a card now and it's all got stripes down it. Let me see, here we go.
The sample, don't they?
Yeah, it's usually not the oversize,
No, I know. Um,
but
well,
it should at least get 21.
it worked. Now I have what did I do differently than, the only thing I can think of is that I have got out of the app after I made the full screen for PDF.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I'm back in, it's working, that it didn't actually fix it until I rebooted.
So my theory is that you open your PDF in a browser. It opened in Edge. And a lot of times
Oh.
when you're printing through a browser, it doesn't always print the full page. It only shows sections of it. So
Oh,
if you were zoomed in and it wasn't showing the full image,
um, yeah, so now did how did you know that it opened it in that?
um,
Oh, I see
because
Edge up here. Is that up there?
Mhm. Yeah, and if you look at the bottom of your screen on the taskbar, it's the one that's kind of circled with a light. Yeah, that guy. Do you see how there's like a light box around it? The
Yes, and
others don't.
you know what else? Okay, I know what did it. I also last time, or a couple times, and I ignored it until the last time, I got a pop-up message that says something about you're using a network that doesn't do good or whatever. I don't know what it said. Do you want to use one that works? And I clicked on it, and that probably sent me to Edge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And is there a problem using Edge then? I guess not.
No, no. And it's free where you have to buy Adobe stuff typically to
Okay,
open PDFs. So, um,
okay.
that that is my theory.
I bet
Um,
that's right. I bet you're,
you could do a test and, zoom in and see if that's the case. Um,
what do you mean? If what's the case?
if you want to zoom in on on the document, so get out of the the full screen. Do you see there's like a minus and a plus arrow?
Oh, here, up here?
No,
No, not there, up here.
straight in the center,
In,
above prepare, donate by.
above casserole.
oh, this is just this sharing
Keep
screen
going
thing is
up.
there, huh?
Ah, yeah, it's probably right underneath that. Um, s-
Um, wait, what does it
There
say?
you are.
next
Yeah, but
one, next one.
wait,
Uh,
oh, this one,
to
that
the
one? Zoom out?
zoom in, which is the little plus button.
Oh, all right.
Keep going.
You mean keep doing it?
Yep. So you only see like that. Now try
Why?
printing just that.
Oh, no, I don't, you mean see if it prints just what shows on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll believe you. I don't want to use any more of
Brief.
my ink.
That's my theory. Um,
Well, except that what it had done before, and probably you're right that now it should be used in Edge. What it had done before is only showed part of the screen.
mhm.
It showed, and so, but it didn't print what it showed.
Yes,
I showed
I
you what
can
it printed. It printed it from
How
the
is it?
side, huh? And it didn't show. It was actually like, say it was showing this, but instead it just printed this. You
mhm.
can't see what I'm doing, can you?
I can show them the photo you sent, but I
Um,
understand.
but
Um,
okay. Well,
the the other theory is sometimes the printer's like the paper size is the wrong setting. So
well, yeah.
sometimes it's saying it thinks you have a 4 by 6, but you have an 8.5 by 11. Um, so it only prints on that section of the
Well, that's what it must have thought that. I
papers.
mean, it hadn't, it only did it the last time I tried to do what I sent you the picture of. Before that, it was just printing half of and it would print, it would print, um, there's just, I would print like down to here,
Hmm.
and so it would print the whole thing across. Can you see my mouse doing that?
Yes.
Okay. But it would only print to here, even though this much showed on the thing. But I bet just clicking on that, that's what I did to fix it. Um,
Yeah.
or else it's your voodoo. I'm sure, I don't know. It's like,
It might be your,
I don't
support
know.
team of,
Well, thank you. Um, the other thing, and so
Nancy,
what?
Nancy, another thing, is this in Word or Excel? This is Jean.
Um, now I
Is the
know what you're
program that you're
asking.
using?
It's a PDF. It's saved as a
Oh,
PDF.
but when you were working on it before you saved it, was it PDF?
No, I never did work on it. I mean, I worked on it a long time ago and then saved it, like even when I was in Windows 10. It's
Oh,
been,
okay.
so
Because I was thinking there is a function called print. Oh no, I've forgotten what it is.
fit to page.
Print area. No, print area, and you
Oh,
can block out everything or anything that you want printed.
okay. But I
Um,
don't have Word anyway.
yeah. Oh, okay.
But
Sorry.
but there was a thing about fit to page too, and I tried that, and it didn't fit it to the page. It just, in fact, maybe that's when it did the other part. I don't know. Anyway, we can go on to something else. But I do have another interesting thing. I fell to a hacker.
no.
But there's good news. Don Thompson, if you know him from church, I all of a sudden got an email from him inviting me to a party. Well, we were getting ready to have the dinner for the chosen people. So I'm thinking, oh, he just is sending this with the details. And so, it's all right. So I click on that where it says click here to get it. I click on it and a vast jumps up all over the place and says, no, 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 you don't want this. So that was good. And so obviously I got out of it and, I emailed, well, and the thing is, I moused over his email and
Hmm.
it was love. I didn't, that's a Microsoft one. Um, but I didn't know that. And I'm thinking, oh, well, it's not even his email. Well, then when I went to look at his real email, it was his email. So anyway, but yeah, a lot of people in that group got one from him. So, but it was nice to know that that Avast was watching.
Yes.
It said something about that is not a secure, that is known to be a hack or something, or it's not a secure thing or whether, do you really want to open it? Of course, I said, no. So that was good.
Hmm.
Otherwise, all right, well, I can happily print this now. And but I don't know, as far as the printer goes, it's not very, like it'll blur some of the stuff as it prints out, like the ink wasn't dry or something, or it just, I don't know. I mean, it's not great for print. It's okay for just printing black and white stuff, but if I want to print out cards, which I do, forget that because they get a streak down one side or the blurred text, like it got wet on the way out or something. So I don't know that there's any way to fix any of that. I think it's just a cheaper printer and I should need to go for more money or something. I don't know. Money solves everything, right? No,
Not necessarily.
I know. All right. All right. Well, thank you. I'll stop my sharing now, I guess.
Have you cleaned the printer head? Sometimes that helps with the streaking and
I
things
don't
like
even know
that.
where the printer heads are, but it's not really a streak. It's just like the thing, it just like takes like part of the ink doesn't go on. It's like day would have the or the bottom of the Y didn't print. It's just so
Dirty
I don't
print
know.
head.
It's what?
Dirty print heads.
Well, that's really scary since, like I say, I've printed only about total, I've probably printed 50 sheets. So
Well,
anyway, I'll try to,
it solved Bob's problem,
yeah.
and it's in your print settings. So
Where-
when you're printing, there should be a window comes up that has settings as an option. And when you see that, click on it, and that's where you should find the clean print heads option.
Okay, I'll see if you mean like going to settings and printers and that place where the printers are in there? Is that what
You
you
can
mean?
try that. Yep.
Okay.
With mine, it's right. There's a little print window comes up, and in that window is an option for settings.
But how does
And
it come up? You said a little window comes up. How do you get to it for it to come up? To
there
get the
should
window?
be an icon. There should be an icon that shows up on your bar at the bottom of the page that shows that your printer is active, and you can click on that, and then the window will come up.
Okay. Barring that, what's the thing? To go into devices and click on because I don't have that at the bottom of the printer. Bottom of
No,
my
it's on the.
screen.
It's,
Bottom of
it's
my
going to be in
screen.
the bottom of your screen. When you're
Yeah.
printing, there should be a little icon that shows up, like your edge icon and anything else that's down in the bottom of your print of your window. It should come up beside it.
When you're saying print, right?
Yes.
When you've chosen.
After,
Well,
after
what if
you've said print,
okay. Well, I'm gonna try. I'm not still with you. I'm not still on, right? Uh, you don't see what I'm doing, right?
maybe we don't want to see what you're doing. No,
I know, I know. I'm looking for um printers and scanners to see if it's in there. Um, Default, no, it isn't. Add a printer. You don't have that choice. Well, let's see. Default. Print test, printer properties, printer preferences, hardware properties, scanners not appearing, help from the web. No, so it has to be when I'm trying to print that would come up, I guess,
yeah.
because it just says, okay,
It used to come up. I can't promise that it's going to come up in Windows 11.
okay. Right,
And you know
but
what I'm talking about on the Mac side, that box
yeah,
printer icon comes up on the bar at the bottom of the page, and you can click on it and tell it to stop printing or resume printing, or check
okay.
settings, check your ink levels, and all sorts of stuff.
Okay, I will try that the next time I print something, but like I say, I don't want to waste any more of my thing. I've also with my other printer, I was able to take out the cartridge and shake it a little bit, and that worked. I don't know if that would do it or not.
Yep.
Anyway, all
What,
right.
what is the make of your printer?
Um, uh, HP, because that's what Chuck said. They're the best.
Yeah.
And
And I
they
have a
are.
little icon down in the bottom and it says HP Smart. And it does have settings. When you pull that up, settings is one of the options.
Mhm.
Okay.
Or
When
you
you're
could, or you could go to your little search bar and just put in
Printers.
printers.
or I could, oh, yeah, I could put in, ooh.
Ooh.
The search bar picked everything up. All right, but I could just put printers, but I think add a printer, find and fix problems with printing. Okay, I'll play around with that. I don't want to take other people's time. Open, get quick, whatever. Thank you.
Yep.
Get rid of, now how do we get rid of that? Uh,
Congratulations.
I just pulled the ripcord and went on on Costco, and it was like a 30% off, I think. So I got it for just over $200. I'm looking at the book. It's an HP Smart Tank 7000 series. And so far, I'm thrilled with it. The setup couldn't have been easier. It fits perfectly in my spot. Now I just need to wait for an appliance recycling event so I can get rid of my old one. So I highly recommend it so far.
Take it to Staples, they'll recycle it.
Will they? Okay, thanks.
Or if you have a Goodwill store, in my area, Goodwill stores take electronics.
Yeah.
Really? To
Mhm.
recycle?
Yep.
Huh. Yeah. Staples is convenient.
Whatever works.
That's
Yep.
where I'm
And
going.
I have
'Cause
all my
I've got a
old
guy in the
cartridges.
printer too.
well, see, I should have spent the $200 instead of 75 or whatever I spent.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Go ahead, Miss Carol. You're muted.
Muted. Still muted.
There you go.
Okay. Sherry, what kind of printer? I heard you say Costco.
Yeah, HP Smart Tank 7000 series. I'll email you my
Okay.
confirmation email. I think it's still on sale. So it was really a good deal. It shipped here for free. And I got it quicker than it was supposed to get here. I got it in like 2 days.
Excellent. Thank you. And Sherry, if you don't mind, maybe at the end of this, since you're a leader in some of the groups I'm on and having trouble, maybe you could listen to what Lynn's going to tell us
Oh, okay.
also. Thank you.
My new Wi-Fi router. Latest is I discovered the thermostats that I can access need to be logged in.
Mm.
And then when kids that have cell phones come through, I've got to get them logged in. So it seems like an endless stream of stuff that a new router forces you to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's working.
There, I don't know if Androids have this, but a nice function that Apple devices have is share my network. You can easily hit a button and it shares my network with other devices that are in
Just
your area.
Apple device.
Just Apple devices.
Well, so you'd have to have Apple phones for that to work.
Apple phone, MacBook, iPads.
But would that work for people that show up that use your network where I
Yep.
live here?
Yep, you would just pull up whatever Apple device, and if it's near another Apple device, it will pop up on one or the other, especially if the person who's not connected to the internet is on an Apple device. If they go to Wi-Fi and open up that setting,
Uh-huh.
the phone that or device that is connected to the internet will have a pop-up that says, do you want to share this with Lynn's iPhone or whatever it is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Bill,
I,
you should be able to set up a guest account also with the different password that you can just give out to guests that come to your house, and they can log in to your network through that guest account
okay.
and the password. That's what I've done. It that my sister uses. Good old Shirley there when she comes to visit me. She has her own
Mm.
personal password. And the thing with Apple
I-
devices, once you put it in, it'll save it, and you don't have to worry about keep entering it.
Yeah, I mean, I've been the user of accounts like that, but I've never set one up. So I'll check it out.
It
I
should
know
be easy.
I did mine under Verizon's website. It was
Yeah.
easy.
How far does that go? Like the neighbors across the street? The workmen in the backyard?
It could, but they'd have to have the password in order to get in.
Okay,
It's still password protected, right?
okay.
Mhm.
Right.
Well, you
Yep.
could make it without a password, but I wouldn't recommend that.
No, I wouldn't
Right.
either.
Okay, good.
But it's one level of extra security if you don't trust the people who are connecting the internet. So clearly, Chuck does not trust Shirley.
Apparently not.
What I did was I took a picture of the label on the router, and it has all that information on it. I just have the picture here when the kids come through and say, "Here, change it."
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can change the name of it too if you want to be more creative and change your password. So,
All right. So now I have homework.
yep. Like my internet's called Curious George. So,
Cool.
make it fun.
Yeah, for sure.
So how do you set up a guest network or not network, but password
So
access?
do you have Verizon or Comcast?
Verizon.
So you should be able to do that under their website. Last I did it.
Oh, okay.
You could do it. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick.
Lynn, I did mine right through the router.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Great.
because it put software on my desktop, and you just click on it, and you get all sorts of options, and you can set up. I could set up my guest account right through that without dealing with Comcast or anybody.
Nice.
And how does that appear? Does it appear as the router?
Yeah. Yeah, it sets it up right on your router for your guest Wi-Fi account is what it boils down to.
Okay, so I should be able to go to my laptop, find the router account, right? Or is that through settings?
Uh,
How do I find the router account?
I just go in and search for the router, I would say. Like I say, mine put an icon on my desktop that all I had to do was click on it to access it.
I'll go look.
So for
Yeah.
those of you who have Verizon, if you don't want to go looking for your router, you log in and go to your Verizon router.
Ah,
And then double click on it if it behaves itself. Maybe. Maybe. Let's try this.
Take a picture of that screen.
Network details. Maybe. Mm,
Bill, do you have a Verizon router?
yes.
Then you're going to have to do what Lynn's doing. Mine is my own that I bought.
Okay.
So I'm not going through Verizon or Comcast, but I get similar things than what she's showing you there.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
could manage your whichever one and change the password and name and all of that.
Yeah.
There. Turn it on and off depending on if you want it. And you could also show QR code, and you could even print a QR code out and have it framed or something on your mantle, and then the people just come in and scan the QR code, and it would connect the device that way too.
Well, one device that I still haven't dealt with, I'm not sure whether it's working or not, is I have a cell phone booster because of the poor cell coverage we have in this area.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't have any control buttons or things you can do on the case itself.
Mm.
So I'm wondering if I can find a way to manage that somewhere, maybe in the place you just showed us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's a lot of options, but
Right.
um,
Thank you.
yep. But it's also a good time while you're in there to check and see what your internet speeds are, and if you can get a better deal for your speeds, because they keep upping things, but then don't tell you advantages or things. So good to check on that from time to time.
Got it.
Good.
I followed the link that you sent
Mm-hmm.
and rebooted and all that. It is a little bit better. I'm in one corner of the living room. It doesn't pick up. But as soon as I walk back into where I am now, it links. Once it's linked, I can go anywhere and it doesn't lose it.
That's craziness.
That is weird. Yeah.
It is weird.
It is really weird.
Yeah.
But it is better than it was. Not perfect.
At least you have a workaround that's fairly easy. You just walk into one section of the
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's easy enough. Have
get
to,
your stuff.
have
little
to get off the
exercise.
couch and
Yeah.
Yeah. Discovered today there was another phishing attempt for Pastor Eric that's going around. So, Carol, were you one of the ones? There was some members that apparently were about to buy gift cards for it. So, Carol, you're more advanced than they were.
It can, this is a sensitive issue. Can you get back with me right away? Or I'm not sure the way it was worded. And I came so close to saying sure. And then I figured I'd wait and see what he said. And I just happened to glance up at the header, and it was from Father something 1234 at hotmail.com. Or I was like, wait a minute, that's not Eric. But I literally had my finger ready to connect. So thank you for teaching us to look before we
Yes.
click.
yeah, right, Lynn. Thank you for that because these things are appearing in abundance this season.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But then
Yes.
I'm overly cautious. Like when I was trying to sign on now, it said, do you want Rosetta? I didn't want to download Rosetta. How do I know that's not something? But it kept circling around. And finally I did, and it installed, and then I could connect with you all. But I've gotten so I don't want to click on anything.
I get that.
Yeah.
I'm that way too.
Right.
So did other people have to click get Rosetta to get on this thing?
I
No.
think there is something for a Mac that is Rosetta. After
And this
you
is new.
asked me. And I know you have a new computer.
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
never had to do that with mine.
Mine's
or
just
Bev's.
4 days old. So
So Rosetta enables a Mac with Apple Silicon to use apps that were built for Mac with a Intel processor. So,
Oh,
do you still have an Intel processor, Chuck?
I think so. I, mine is probably 2 years old, and Bev's is less than a year. But I think it's still the Intel processor.
Yeah.
Intel 2 or something.
Yeah. So yes, I kind of remember that now, Carol. So,
okay.
um,
Just curious.
so Apple, for those of you who are wondering, for their entire lifespan was using Intel processors, rather than making it themselves. And a couple years ago, they said we don't want to use Intel anymore because there was the whole shipping issues they were having with the, delays during the COVID pandemic. They wanted to have it their own kind of everything in one shop, so they didn't have to rely on all the supply chains and stuff. So that's when they started using M1 chips, which is their kind of processing power. Um, so, um, which is great. It's all in one little system in this little happy universe. But so many systems are still reliant on Intel stuff. They haven't designed things for M1 chips, so it's that um, processing power.
Well, I have an M1 chip and Bev has an M2 chip,
Oh,
but I still don't remember having to do anything with that program.
okay. That
All
Surprise,
that
surprise.
cost my granddaughter a job. She was, Intel got her through school, through her master's degree, and she hardly got finished. And that happened. And she's in a more advanced company. But it was a scramble when that happened at Intel.
I'm sure they lost a ton of business. I mean,
Yeah.
probably hurt them. But yeah. I'm glad she's in a better place at least.
Okay.
Um, so yes, I have not looked into it more than they're starting this process. And I know that for a while you could add certain license um state licenses in. Pennsylvania still doesn't allow that. Um but supposedly this TSA one you can now do. I've not looked into it. But you know, I mean, it's going to be convenient for you, if you just pull up that rather than having to bring out your card or your passport or this or that. But it's also your private information stored on your device, which can be scary, or disconcerting. Um, but um, yeah. Or if the phone dies, then you're stuck with that. But um, yeah, time will tell. But again, giving people your private information, we keep passing on our private information.
That
Yeah,
reminds me.
when
Go
we
ahead.
flew to Florida 2 weeks ago, one of the airlines, I think, wanted, or maybe it was the rental car place, wanted a driver's license. I think that's what it was, the rental car. And both Chuck and I were like, nope, we're not doing that because we didn't want them storing that information.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to do that as a pre-booking type thing so that
Yeah.
you wouldn't have to deal with that at the counter and so
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Well, and that reminds me because I have let Snapchat or Snapfish see my photos so that I could pick the photos for my Christmas card.
Mm-hmm.
Not now we don't have to do it, but I'm wondering if there's a way that, okay, the card's done, I can now get them out of my photos. Because
Yes, you can delete them.
okay, next week you can show me how, no, not next week, because
2 weeks.
week after, show me how to do that.
I forgot to, remind people, hey, there's no tech time on Thanksgiving.
No,
I hope people are smart enough
I think we'll realize that.
or have better plans. I'd feel bad if,
Yeah, because they'd been, actually, they were there for a couple years,
Mhm.
but back then you didn't have as much stuff in your picture. I mean, like
Right.
I do have my driver's license. In fact, I have my passport photo in my,
Right.
so, I want to get out of it, but
But
Yeah.
yes, all these big tech companies are just taking our private information and storing it, and we don't know what they're doing with it. Or they
Yeah.
say it's encrypted, but Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't trust anything anymore.
No, I know.
But another thing when you're traveling, that they're rolling out that is another kind of elimination of your privacy settings is they'll now do a facial scan of you, to speed up the process of kind of checking you in, and how that's, saving your face,
I know.
on that. They say it's getting deleted, but is it really? And
Yeah. And you don't have a
they
choice.
they say that you don't have a choice, but you really do. You can make them, they'll just get angry at you because it's going to slow down the line process. But you can say, no, I don't want you to do this.
Oh, yeah. But of course, since it's in there now, I might as well forget, might as well not do it, right?
Mm-hmm. But yeah. And maybe one day they'll come up with regulations and things to hold folks accountable and protect our privacy, but that's not where we are yet.
Then this was a year or so ago at Chautauqua. There was a lecture by Michael Seidel of Harvard. There were probably a couple thousand people there. He took a poll of the audience and asked, how many of you would be willing to have your information, private information, shared with the government? And also how many would share it with private things like AOL or whatever? Which do you think the crowd was more willing to share with?
Government,
I was gonna say AOL.
AOL.
Government.
government.
They were, by quite a margin, people were more willing to share it with the government than with private groups.
How long ago was that though?
Oh, it was about 1927. No,
It was
couple years,
in the teens.
Might not be the case
couple,
now.
couple years ago.
Yeah, because I mean, now the government,
I think it was
What is it about?
pre-COVID.
yeah,
Pre-COVID.
okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. That could have changed since.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
because people
did
still wanna
anybody watch 60 Minutes about the corrupt government? That, well, not gonna say anymore, but it was interesting that, how much stuff that is, I can't think of the right word, but not right.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Stay
we've
vigilant.
used up our time anyway.
Yeah. Time to go.
Lies when you're having fun.